As the Beyblade Burst generation comes to a close with the final releases of the mainline Hasbro Beyblades and Pro Series products creep out in stores, let's take a look at what the purpose of the Pro Series was, the pros, pun not intended, and cons of the base, and how its underwhelming release was a letdown for most of us. It's not as perfect as you may think. I'm Blazing Alpha, and let's take a look at the Beyblade Burst Pro Series from Hasbro to find out the unfortunate truth about it. Beyblade Burst has taken an unexpected turn for Hasbro as they went down and experimented with different systems of play, starting with Slingshot in 2019 for Beyblade Burst Turbo, and Hypersphere in 2020 for Beyblade Burst Rise. For the 20th anniversary of Beyblade, Hasbro decided to take Bays from Turbo and Rise to put in a separate line from their upcoming Speedstorm release. This separate line would be called the Beyblade Burst Pro Series and would have bays that are authentic to the Japanese tops, and would include all of the gimmicks, and would involve even the teeth for putting the bays together. Over 2 years of releases, and it's had its issues, but has its positive things about it as well. Let's focus on the pros first. Again, pun not intended. Alright, starting with the pros. The original products with metal on the layers and including gimmicks were only available in Japan and South Korea before the Pro Series, and Hasbro releasing these bays made people have easier access here in North America for a product closer to the original. Hasbro has made some parts that were not available in Hasbro form yet, like the Paradox Disc, the Soul Layer base, naked but localized for a good reason, Extend Plus, and proper parts that are different from the mainline Hasbro parts but are accurate to the Takara Tomy tops, such as the Blitz Disc, Jolt Driver, and even Ultimate Reboot. More recently, Hasbro has been doing the Sparking or Super King base with the proper parts with the exact system from Japan. Even Super Hyperion comes with a DB string launcher, which Hasbro fans have been wanting for a long time now. An upgraded string launcher. One more positive thing about the Pro Series is the stadium. The stadiums Hasbro release are unique in their own way, and Hasbro fans haven't really had a basic stadium for years at this point. Hasbro has released 2 stadium sets, which include 2 bays, 2 launchers, and the stadium itself with each of them. With different bays, of course. There are some cons, though, when it comes to Pro Series, that sadly reveal an unfortunate truth about the whole thing. Let's start with a no-brainer at this point. The teeth issue on these bays have existed ever since the first releases and haven't really been fixed, aside from a few bays having good teeth. Examples of the bad teeth are every bay in the first 2 waves, and Soul Bell Kesh from Wave 3. Just be on the lookout for any teeth issues on your Pro Series base and buy multiple copies if you can. Speaking with buying, however, and prices, the price of one bay and a launcher at Walmart in Canada is $35 without tax. At Toys R Us, however, the prices are way higher than at Walmart, unfortunately, making these bays quite expensive to collect compared to Takara Tomy. Of course, this is in Canada only. I'm not sure about the States, and also about Takara Tomy, even though we have to import them from Japan. But sometimes we can get Takara bays on Amazon or eBay for around the same price or even less in some cases. The plastic on these bays aren't exactly the same as the plastic Takara used for their bays. It's a cheaper kind of plastic, so just be aware of quality control issues like breakage. But hopefully most people get a good copy of a bay. Be especially aware when using Rage Luinor from the Pro Series, because that bay sure packs one hell of a good punch and will most likely damage other bays. One more downside is the final release of the Pro Series. By now we have Sparking bays, but we didn't have World Spryzen or Spriggan, Jet Wyvern or Wyvron, and Hollow Death Scyther or Doom Scyther. As you could tell, I switched up Spriggan and Spryzen, which would have been the perfect way to end Pro Series, but instead we got a 3-pack of recolors with bad to meh parts. Kinda underwhelming considering it was the final release, but at least we got a bunch of good releases throughout the series. The unfortunate truth about the Pro Series is that we've had some pretty bad teeth issues, which they could have solved by giving the base slopes instead of teeth. We've had some pretty terrible part choices for some bays. We've had next to no variety on launchers. The final release was kinda underwhelming, and the plastic was nowhere near the quality of Takara Tomy. On the other hand, though, we've had an amazing stadium, awesome bays finally getting their gimmicks back, and the Hasbro fans finally had something to look forward to. The Pro Series was truly special for those reasons, and was definitely worth it compared to the main line at that time. So was it really that bad? Thanks for watching this video. Make sure to comment what are your thoughts on the Pro Series. Be sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this. But for now, see ya next time, and peace. Be sure to watch this epic video next.